No doubt today's commissioning is a representation of the commitment of management and members of staff of OPIC to service delivery and contribution to the mission to rebuild our dear state. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, without doubt, Ogun State has witnessed remarkable increase in economic activities with an attendant increase in human population in the last 3.5 years. Gentlemen of the press, you are well recognized. I've even seen some innovation. You see I saw a drone taking, is actually recording what we are doing here. So that is, we are of Ogun standard. It must be the way, the world best practice. So very soon, all this your camera that you are taking, you don't need it. You just sit in one place, and you'll be controlling your drone. This is not unconnected with the rapid infrastructural development, which had made our state and investors' destination of choice. However, this desirable development is not without its own challenges, especially as it concerns accommodation. But as a proactive government, we mandated the various relevant agencies to frontally tackle the housing challenges and provide affordable housing to the people. It is heartwarming that all these agencies, OPIC, Housing Corporation, Ministry of Housing, have all continued to live up to expectation. The various housing initiatives in the state are targeted at different socio-economic strata. Presently, we have AAK Degun Mission 1 Estate at Laderi, which was symbolically commissioned on Monday, 23rd June 2014, and serves primarily our civil and public servants. There's the OPIC's Alamala Housing Scheme, which has just commenced and will serve lower income earners and also have zones for more public servants in Ogun State. Please let me acknowledge the brigade commander and all the other service chiefs. It was when I got to Alamala that I remember that they are all seated with us. The director of the state security services, all of you are well recognized. We have the OPIC Agbara Housing Scheme, which is designed for the low and lower middle income earners. We have the Housing Corporation Plainfield Estate, which is designed for middle income earners. Indeed, it's directly opposite us. So when we are going around, because it's almost, we are running around to make sure that that place is equally completed, we probably be straight to the place and see what we are doing there. We have the Orange Valley Estate, which is designed for the middle to upper income earners, which we are commissioning today. And we have the Ministry of Housing Three Hills Estate in Kobakwe, which is a new town designed for the ultra-high income earners, together with districts for middle income earners. Let me emphasize that our administration is totally committed to our vision of affordable housing for our people, not just as part of our urban renewal program, but also because shelter is a basic need of all people. In this direction, all relevant government agencies have been strengthened. But we also appreciate the fact that we do not have unlimited access to funds, particularly with the competing need for funds for other sectors like education, health, etc. With this realization, our housing agencies have had to partner with some financial institutions to provide loans in form of mortgage to increase and enhance home ownership for our people. Let me use this opportunity to announce that this housing loan scheme, which will start with our public servants and which modalities will be communicated through their various agencies, are the key elements to the AAK Degun Agbara Housing Estate and the new Makun Housing Scheme. Indeed, I can conveniently confirm, and I'm sure Head of Services here, that the housing loan for our civil and public servants is ready, and I'm sure any moment from now, they will be assessing it. In the course of creating Orange Valley, we have gainfully employed over 2,000 skilled and unskilled labor. We have empowered over 100 indigenous entrepreneurs and increasing their capacity and ultimately creating wealth for them. We have intentionally used this strategy to ensure that our local businesses are fully empowered. Indeed, where we are today, one thing that excites me is the fact that everything you see here is truly open. I gave them a charge that I don't know how you want to do it. All the people that will work here, they must be at least 75% of it must be in this Ogun State. And that if at all you need to get anything outside Ogun State, such things must be owned by indigenous citizens of Ogun State, which they adhere strictly to. And if you see, look at the quality of work they did. All the masons, carpenters, welders, and everybody that have worked here, of course, they are from Ogun State. So this tells us that if we have the determination and the good foresight, we will get our people back, of course, to work. And they have not done badly at all. Yes, there may be room for improvement, but I'm happy with what I've seen. That it is our people, you will not even believe when you meet them and say, oh, when the shop you are, they will say, I want to bye-bye within this Ogun State. We did not limit it to Abeokuta alone. Anybody that is from Ogun State, some from Ogijo, some from Ijebu. Yes, I know several are from this Abeokuta, some from Ota. Even when you look at where we purchased all the things that we used, you will realize that truly we are from Ogun State and we can really even satisfy the local need of our people and even begin to export that. And let me put this on record, we did not borrow a penny to do this estate. What we seek to do, and I tell them every day that if the haves fail to provide for the have-nots, they will not enjoy what they have. So what we seek to do is the money that we make from high-end or middle class, maybe upper middle, if there's, if I can use that phrase. It is the money generated from that we will now recycle and go and use for the low-income earners. And that is why those ones will be heavily subsidized. If we probably finish maybe at 8 million or so, all we seek to achieve is to now bring it down to about 3 million, so that the 5 million will be borne by the government. And how will the government get the money? It is deposit from houses like this. Indeed, I'm sure the MD of OPIC will have mentioned, or maybe he wants me to mention it. Just across the road here, we are having 30 villas. It will be high-end, very good. So those villas, we are going to sell them. And one thing I've done, and ask him, even on the other side, we do not allow one person to say, I want to take 20. No, we did not. Deliberately, we want people, it's owner-occupier, people that will come and live here, so that, of course, they will increase our wealth, and by extension, the standard of living of our people will be improved. I foresee a day, not too long a time, when even our people in all our family houses, people will begin to see the need for them to now live in communities like this, because there will be several of these. And when we are able to do all of those, then we will urbanize all of those our family houses to status like this. And I'm sure it's happening, and it will continue to happen. Because if you look, even this place, some people said, oh, let me just take like 10. And I know that if you sell it to them, all they will do is after some time, they will now put for less, for this, for that, and they will begin to resell at maybe higher value. And we said no. So we encourage you to come by. If you want to live here, we encourage you. If you have workers here and you want them to live here, why not? We will encourage you to do that. And that is what we have done. Let me share with us that the work on this estate commenced in January 2014 and was completed by September 2014, which is 9 months. To make this happen, the laborers, tax manager, management, and members of staff of OPIC worked tirelessly to deliver this project. We say well done to you. This is truly Ogun Standard. Thank you, well done. In addition, through this project, we have also resolved and addressed social, environmental challenges that had long bedeviled the neighborhood. For example, we created a stormwater canal to redirect flooding on the hilltop all the way through to Lukosi village, through collaboration between OPIC and Ministry of Environment. The development of Orange Valley, the first gated community in Ogun State, has shown that Ogun State has the capacity to house and meet the housing needs of all strata of people. Low, medium, high, and the super ultra high. We can give everybody a home. Indeed, our investment in security and infrastructure can only be rewarded when people move, when they live, when they work, and live fully in the state. Today, I can proudly announce that over 40 units have been sold and allocated from this 106 or so. It is pertinent to announce here that as a testament to our culture of honoring our heroes, the streets in this estate are named after some of our illustrious sons and daughters of Ogun State. The first phase which we are commissioning today has 5 streets named after the following distinguished individuals. Our elder statesman, Chief Ernest Shonekan, Professor Theophilus Ogunlesi, Baba is here with us. Professor Mrs. Olurin, she's so excited when she heard about this. Truth is that we believe that they deserve that. We didn't not even give it like we thought that they deserve more than this. So we just phoned her to tell her, and she said, "Oh, I didn't know." Professor Wole Soyinka and Baba Professor Anthony Ashiwaju. So all of them, it is just to show that the little efforts that we are doing now wouldn't have been possible if the right foundation hasn't been laid. And at any time we have opportunities like this to thank them, to acknowledge their efforts, their selfless service that they've done for us, for the good people of Ogun State. We will not let that opportunity slip. We will quickly at least grab it with both hands. The second phase of this estate, which we will develop, the villas, we just want, because this place, we have to sandfill some areas there, and that is why we will allow it to settle. Indeed, we are looking at maybe doing like a small, maybe partial raft, so that at least we'll be sure that these are houses that will be there for years, hundreds of years to come. So we will have about 30 villas there and some apartments, which will be named after our more eminent sons and daughters of Ogun State. All our fathers, our mothers that are industrialists, that have done well in their chosen profession, everybody, we will have more than enough. We are going to go across the road. We are going to do that when we are commissioning it. The one for Baba Degun, it is those civil servants that have tirelessly worked for Ogun State. Those are the people that will own those streets. The 3 Hill Estate, when that is ready, don't let me let the cat off the bag. You will see those that we reserve those places for. But let me mention that all of these housing initiatives will be spread across the length and breadth of Ogun State. I have mentioned what we are doing in Shagamu. We will stretch this to Ijebu-Ode. Indeed, with what is happening now, if I mention that we'll be doing something like this in Ogun Water side, people will say, "What are you doing there?" Now that the working paper mill is coming back, they will need houses for those that will be working there. We anticipate that over 2,000 or so will be there. So where will they be living? So we must provide for them. We have even been discussing with them, and I'm sure that between now and December, work will commence on a working paper mill, and once that happens, within the next maybe few months, there will be need for them to live there. The Illusion rubber plantation, a lot of all of these, our plantation, once they get back to the original form, once we reactivate them, there will be need for housing estate for people that will be working there. Today when I was traveling to Lagos, I left very early for Lagos this morning. And I saw they were clearing just by Orilemo, I saw they were clearing huge expanse of land. Of course, as always, whether it's midnight, I will park. I just park and say, what is happening? Call physical planning, call land, call this, call that. Who is doing this here? Because we don't want them to mess these axis up. I called them and lo and behold, I was told that it is some of those that have taken the land from us that they want to put up. I don't want to again let the cat out of the bag because I will have mentioned their name. But they've started. I called them, I wrote to them to say that if by end of this month, I did not even know that it is what I was doing that resulted into what they have there. I wrote all of them that if you have taken our land, in the Sea of Woe is written there that 180 days after taking the land, if you don't do anything, we will revoke. So I wrote to them and they said they are coming to start. I did not know that they have started. So when I saw the clearance today, land clearing, I called and I was told that it is those people that I gave that challenge that if you don't start immediately, that means you don't need our land. The era of coming to just take land and begin to speculate is over in Ogun State. So Kabisi, all those people, they will be coming now. They are already taking the land and they are coming, they finish all their design, they are moving to site. Two of them simultaneously are moving to site now. They have actually moved to the site. So if you see them, please encourage them, play with them so that they will know that we are very friendly, we are accommodating with them. Just day before yesterday, the Guardian newspaper wrote that we have overtaken Lagos. I said, well, it's good that we are now the industrial capital of Nigeria. Yes, we've always known this, but that is not the ultimate. The ultimate will be when Ogun State is not just the industrial capital of Nigeria, we will be the economic capital and the commercial nerve center of Nigeria. That is what we want to be. And gradually, we will be that. I gave the challenge that if we get to Dubai, if you get to London, you get to all of this. You buy apartment even on the internet. You pay, you do everything. And you move there, it's just like putting your bag, putting everything in. Why is it difficult for us to have that? I'm happy to report that today, we will go around, you will see that we can do that, and we did it in Ogun State. So all you need to do is just pay, whether you are from anywhere in the world and you have something doing in Ogun State. You don't have to be the indigenous of this place alone to have access to this. Once you want to live in Ogun State, for me, you are part of us. So anywhere you are in the world, you need a house. You don't need to be sending money. Just any level that you want is here for you. If it is the ultra high, the high end, we have. If it is the middle income, we have. If it is low, middle, we have. If it is the lowest, we have. Everybody is taken care of. Indeed, we take care of those, the low end, even probably more than we do to the high end. Because we know there are many of the middle and low end than those of the high end. Not that we are not taking care of the high end. After all, where we are today is almost middle to high. The super high will in Kobape across about 2 kilometers to this place. So let me, with all sense of fulfillment and happiness, commission the Orange Valley Estate. I'm sure we are going to go there to do the commissioning proper. We will unveil, I'm sure a lot of things must have been put there. We will unveil the plague, we will cut what we need to cut. So I want to commission this Orange Valley Estate to the glory of God and the continued reduction in the housing deficit and for the housing of the good people of Ogun State, the good people of Nigeria, and indeed the world over, because whether you are from US, you are from Singapore, you are from the Middle East, we don't care about where you are from once you identify with us in Ogun State. What we are saying is that we are going to make Ogun State as conducive as any other major capital of the world, so that when you come here, you will not even miss where you are coming from, either from Germany, from wherever. You will just phone them and say, I have found another home here in this place. Baba Jibola, I recognize you. So many of my elders, I'm just seeing you now. All the chiefs, all our chiefs from Egba, we salute all of you, we recognize all of you. Àwọn ìyálọ́jà wa tán wà níbí a kí yín o. All the civil servants that are here, we recognize you. All our party faithful that are here, we recognize you. And once again, Jide, I think you can come up here. Let your team, let's just come and take a bow here, so that our elders are here, so you see that this is the good work. Ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, ẹ̀yin ìyá wa, inú mi dùn láti gba gbogbo wa lálejò níbí ilé níyì o. Eléyìí tí ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, ẹ̀yin ìyá wa ti ṣe kalẹ̀, òun làwa náà ń fọgbọ́n gùn lé. Àbí ṣe báyìí ní gbogbo àwọn òkè òkun. Where are your people? Call them up to come and take a bow. Because when I come here anytime, I will Sunday, Saturday, the only time I allow him is to go to church. After church, I will tell you on Sunday, I will say, which kind of church? 1 o'clock is enough. Just come. He will say, yeah. And I said, go to morning service. Go to early morning. So that you can quickly come back here. So for us, no Sunday, no Saturday, no public holiday. We are all just here running around. Even some, yesterday I met somebody here. I asked him. He said, this one is ready. I said, where are you from? He said, he's from Ikene. Where is the gentleman that I saw yesterday? The one that I said, if you are just blowing this one, where is he? He's still working. I told him that if the thing is not ready, you know, I will lock you up in the governor's office. He said, I'm truly Ikene. He said, it's Show, what's his name? Shofowora. I said, even the name gives him away. So all of them that did the hard work, whether contractor, whether this, whether that, they are truly Ogun State, they are our people. So come and line here and take a bow so that our people will know that you did the hard job. Don't leave your team. So I will be in the meeting so that we all take a bow. Let me do the countdown. My Lord is here, and CJ is here, Baba Jibola is here, and so many of the legal minds that are here. There are some accessory to the charge. Let me call them, because if I don't get Jide, I know who I will get. Jumoke, where are you? Come upstairs. Where is Leko? Wale, I will call them anytime. Wale, where are you? Meet me here. You know why my wife is an accessory to the... If he will say, where are you? I said, I'm in Orange Valley. You say, which one? Come and meet me there. So we walked down together. One day we were here till very late. Indeed, one day I got the speaker and all the house members. We started, I said, you want to see me? We are seeing me in this place. We all started there for hours, and that is the way. You can run upstairs now. Where is Lekon? Where is Wale Labs? Where is Shegun? All of this. Where is the commissioner for housing? Where is Olugori? Olugori, I want Olugori. If this place is not ready, bring your swan boogie, clear the place. They will say, they are not. I said, who is paying you? Just come and do the job. So come and take a bow, all of you. Well done. Yeah, you are here. This is Jumoke. let me give you. Where is Jide's wife? Let me, Jide, come and hear this story. Come. Now, in the ESCO, when I said, wait, you know, I will ask Jumoke. I said, Jumoke, where's your man? He said in South Africa. I said, what is South Africa? He's referring to her husband. That my husband, I said, in this place, this is your man now. Get your man for me. So when I asked him, where's your woman? I said, my woman is in which London? Call Jumoke for me. He said, Jumoke is across the road. She is housing corporation. He is OPIC. Where is the Oga? He is the commissioner for housing. Where is Segun Abiodun and Nick Madikite? They're not here. So we work, we are a team. And I tell them the part cannot be bigger than the whole. If we are one government, if I need anything, once I call, where is Wale Land? Where is Wale Land? He left Wale Land. I call him today. I said he should run to that Orilemo. He should report back to me. He should call Bogi, call everybody. They should report back to me. I said when I'm coming back from, if I still need, so when I was coming back, I said, well done, they've done this. And that is the way it should be. So take it back. All of us. So well done for the East Open Standard. I will not give him, he said I will give him a badge. Wait, we spent a medal 9 months for this place. The time you are able to deliver 6 months, then I will. 6 months, this is good, but we want the best for Ogun State. He did wonderfully well, day and night, no sleep, no anything. So, by the eyes, you don't ask for him or you know where he is. Where are the, oh yeah, let me see your faces. This is where Daddy is, so don't worry. My own will tell me that, you know what they tell me? They tell me that, look, we don't have Daddy, we have governor, that even that you are just like any citizen of the state, we are just like that. They are governor, that the relationship between us, you see more of the people of the state than even see us that you are our governor. That is good, because all of these things that we are doing, one day when we are long gone, history, posterity, and the God Almighty will record us for all of this our efforts. So well done, thank you. So we will go now and we will go and cut the tape, unveil the flag, and see the showroom. So the people that we've named the street after, we will unveil it, and we want to at least showcase some so that our people can see the finish and everything. Okay, our allottees are here. Let me just symbolically give some of our allottees so that they take where are their keys? Chief Olufemi Sodeinde, 18 Olowu Road, Okeagowu. Mr. Garuba Fatai, 15 to 17, Ayodele Borishade, Songwater. Sewami. Okay. Come on. Okay. We are going to see your houses now. We'll go to the first one, then we'll see your home. Now, the way the houses are constructed is such that if they want to sleep there tonight, they will move in there with their bed, they will sleep. That is the way it is anywhere in the world, and that is the way it should be in Ogun State. Chief Olufemi Sodeinde, congratulations. This is your key. Mr. Garuba Fatai, you are from Ota. Well done. This is your key. Congratulations. We are going to see your immediately after the first one. Where are their houses? 3A and 5B. So, okay, I think 3 is here, 5 is. So, we'll go now to go and look at the houses and
Mr. Senator, if you call it up, let's see you.